Right, Budi. Aluden am dula puthala. Right. So good evening all again. Right. So Budi, I am doing the class. Right. 6 p.m. to 8:45 p.m. Right. 6 p.m. to 8:45 p.m. Right. So normally I would give a break around 7:15. Right. 7:15, 7:20. හරිද මට සමහර වෙලට අමතක වෙන්න ඉඩ තියෙනවා so අපේ හිරුෂ sometimes හිරුෂ and right කවුද අපේ සෙනුල සමහර වෙලාවට මතක් කරනවා සර් interval එක break එක කියලා right so that I will give you like 5 minute to 7 minute break right so around 7:20 right 7:20 yeah 7:15 7:20 හරි right so අලුත් පුතාලා දුවලා please stay until 8:45. 8:45 වෙනකන් ඉඳලා you can decide whether the teaching method is suitable for you. Right? Teaching method එක ඔයාලට ගැලපෙනවද කියලා suitable ද කියලා you can check. Right? විනාඩි 10ක් 15ක් ඉඳලා ගියොත් නම් තේරෙන්නේ නැති වෙයි. හරි? ඕකමද? So let's begin. Shall we yes. So we discussed what is a number pattern, right? And we discussed about how to identify an infinite number pattern, how to identify a finite number pattern, right? So I will give you a quick recap on that, right? I will give you a quick recap. So in number patterns, right? So if you say 2, 4, 6, 8, right? And if you say 2, 4, 6, 8, 3 dots. Okay, 3 dots. So Buddha, I will say this is my first number pattern. I will say this is my second number pattern. So these are from last week. I am giving you a quick recap, right? Quick refresh on your knowledge from the last week things. Can anyone say, right? What is the infinite number pattern of this? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? You can.
1.
Super. Why? Why is that? What is the reason? Why you are saying this number 1?
There is no dots.
No? Monada? What?
Dot.
Okay, dot. Okay, that is one of the reasons. Can anyone say any other reason that I gave you on that day? Okay, right answer is correct, right? Can anyone say why you are saying this is the infinite number pattern, right? This one. What is the reason? What? Ravin's answer is correct. Yes.
We can finish count.
Yes.
We cannot finish. We can finish the number pattern.
We
We
cannot.
cannot finish the number pattern.
We cannot. No, we can finish counting.
We cannot.
Yeah.
We
No.
Cannot.
Yeah, we can. Right. So here we are saying this number one number pattern is the what the infinite number pattern because this is called infinite number pattern because there are only 4 terms. Me 4 terms. That means yes, we can finish counting. If we can finish counting, right? If we can finish counting, we say infinite. Here, we have 3 dots at the end. Right? What is the meaning of that? What is the meaning of those 3 dots? What is the meaning of those 3 dots? Okay, 3 dots are the
number pattern
Never end.
Oh, they.
never ends. The number pattern.
The number pattern not have end.
Yeah. Here, this the meaning of this 3 dot is, right? This number pattern does not end. It is continued. It is continued. When the end of a telegram, right? Madusanka to be continued, right? To be continued. This is to be continued. Up to which number? Up to Aramangida Sindhu up to
Infinite.
yeah, super. Up to infinity, this number pattern continues. So that is the meaning of these 3 dots. So that we cannot finish counting the terms of this number pattern. In the second number pattern, we cannot finish counting the terms, right? We cannot finish counting the terms, right? Cannot finish counting. So that we are telling this number pattern what is this number pattern? We are telling it. What is the name? Got again. This is infinite. Sorry. This is finite, not infinite. This is finite. This one is called
Infinite.
infinite. We cannot finish counting the terms, right? Up to infinity, this continues. Up to infinity, this continues. So this is called infinite.
Excuse me, sir.
Over there.
I have a signal. Ma'am, I join now. May keyවෙනි ප්‍රශ්නද sir කරේ?
This is a recap of what we did in last week, right? These things we done in last week, right? Right. Still, I didn't go to the example number 3, right? Few of them are new, right? Few of the puthala are new, right? So I gave them a quick recap, right? Quick refresh, right? Okay. So this.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Right. So we cannot finish counting the terms, right? Here we have infinite terms, infinity, anantaya, right? We have infinite number of terms. We cannot finish counting. So we are telling this infinite number pattern. Right? No need to write here. No need to write. So this is what we have done in last year. Right? So and we did some 2 examples in the page number 2. Example number 1 and example number 2. We did that. Right? Okay. Shall we do the example number 3? Shall we give it a try? I need you to try, right? I need you to try. Netula, do you have the tube with you?
No, sir.
Netula දෙන්නෙක් ඉන්නවද? මලගෙල. කවුද?
Sir, මම සෙනුල මගේ ළඟ.
Netula නැත්නම් මේ tube එක. I am asking from Netula, right? Do you have the tube? Puthe.
Yes, sir. තියෙනවා.
Super. Okay. So shall we do the example number 3? Shall we give it a try? I will discuss later. Right? I am sharing the thing, right? All of you try. I will give you 1 minute, then I need you guys to try. හරිද? Try කරලා එන ගන්න ඕනේ මේක. හරි? Do the example number 3, this one. එන මෙයා. Try this. Do this one. Right? I need you guys to try, right? And send me the answer. If you finish that, send me the answer to the chat. Chat here, right? Give it a try. Now you need to think. This is not number pattern. This is thinking. Hurry. And how you understand the English sentence. Right? How you understand the English sentence. Right? So that is the thing that you need to do. This is not maths. This is වචන ආරම්භ. අර සිංහලෙන් කියන්නේ වචන ආරම්භ කියන. හරිද? So this is not maths. This is මොනවද? English sentence. Understanding the English sentence. Right? Right. Can anyone send me the answer to the chat? If you finish, I want to see who finishes like first, right? Can anyone send me? No one is getting right. නැද්ද? කට්ටිය එන්නත් උත්තරේ. So you guys might have these kind of questions in your exam. හරිද? It would be better to write 2 to 5 terms, huh? Right. Okay. Sinula has sent me an answer. Sinula, is this answer for third one or fourth one? Third one.
Sir,
Okay, okay. Okay, Chirat's answer is somewhat closer this. Right, superb. But one thing is missing. Chirat, you guys, you can send the answer to the main chat. So that I can identify who finishes first. Right? It would be better if you can send the answer to the main chat. Right? ටිකක් වෙලා ගියාට කමක් නැහැ. Try. I want you guys to read and understand. හරිද? ඒක කියවලා තේරුම් ගන්න ඕන. හරි. Yeah, right. Chirat has sent me the answer now. Nice, huh? Super. Haribuddhi. Now I will discuss this one. Now then discuss කරන්න මේක. හරි. Right. I will stop sharing. Right, Budhi. Example number 3. Example number 3, page number 2. Okay. Example number 3, page number 2. Now, read the question, right? The number pattern starting from 5. So, this number pattern should start from 5, right? So, I will write it. So, this number pattern should start from 5. Okay. So, starting number is number 5. Right. Then, and followed by the terms 7 and 5 written alternatively. Right. Starting number is 5. But then after that, right, it alternatively, right, followed by the number 7 and number 5. That means 7 and 5 repeatedly occurring, right? 7, 5. Then again 7, 5. 7, 5. So you will have that number pattern repeatedly occurring 7 and 5, 7 and 5. But this number pattern starts from number 5. So that is the thing that you need to understand when you are writing this one. Right. So comma 7 and 5 followed by 7 and 5. Now after this number you have 7 and 5. After this number, okay. After this number you have 7 and 5. Okay. Then again 7 comma 5, right? 7 comma 5, blah blah blah, right? 3 dots. At the end you can put 3 dots. It continues up to the infinity. So this is the answer for the example number 3, right? So give it a try for example number 4. I want to see who finishes first. I want to see who finishes first. And you can send me the answer to the chat. Chat එකට දාන්න පුළුවන්. Right? පළවෙනියට මෙවන ගෙනාව example number 4. Send the answer to the chat. අග්ගලන. The number pattern starts from 3. Do what you know. හරිද? ඔයාලා දන්න දේ මුලින් කරන්න. Do what you know. Okay. Chirath has sent me the answer. First place. Schedule. Okay, nice. Chirath, next time send it to the mail chat. Okay. Okay. Third place, Netushi. Right. I need you guys to try. Whether the answer is correct or wrong doesn't matter. Right. However, you need to try. ඔයගොල්ලෝ try කරන්නයි මට ඕනේ. වැරදුනාට කමක් නැහැ. Don't worry if you get the wrong answer. හරිද? Don't worry if you get the wrong answer. I want you to try. Right? I want you to try because you are here to correct your faults. හරිද? මෙතෙන්ට ආවේ වැරදි ටික හදාගන්නනේ. So, try. So, I will give you another. Okay, Nentushi is showing the answer to me. Right. I'll give you another 30 seconds to complete. 30 seconds. Okay, all of them are following the same thing now. මට හිතනවා දැන් කට්ටිය කල්පනා කරන්නේ නැද්ද කියලා. Right? I can say for sure this is not the answer. So you guys are simply missing one thing. What did they come with? Small thing you have forgotten. Right? So that's why I tell, right? ඒකයි මම කියන්නේ always read the question careful. Always read the question careful. No. No. Not 3 dots. Harudi, time's up. Now I will discuss this one and look at the board. On the board area wala. Right? I'll stop sharing. Right? Okay. Right. So example number 4. Right, example number 4. Right. So, shall we read the question? The number pattern starts from 3. The number pattern starts from 3. So we know that. So starts from 3. Okay. Right. Comma. Right. This number pattern starts from 3. Okay. Then and continues. Right. Continues. It will continue. Right. Next terms, next term will be continuing by adding 4, right? Then subtracting 1 alternatively, right? If you want to get the next term, you are going to add 4 to this term, right? Then after that, then next term, you are going to subtract 1 from it. Then you are going to repeat the same thing. Right? Add 4, right? Subtract 1. Add 4, subtract 1. Add 4, subtract 1. Right? So that's why I told you read the question carefully. Right? Now look at the book. Here you have the starting point as number 3. Then next term can be obtained by adding 4 to this. Right? Now I am going to add. add 4. 3 plus 4, 7. Right? Come on. Next term, how we are going to obtain next term? Then subtracting 1. Subtract 1 from this one. From this one, subtract 1. I am going to subtract 1 from 7. Minus 1. 7 minus 1, 6. Right? 7 minus 1, 6. Right? Then, again, then you have to repeat these two steps. Add 4, subtract 1. Add 4, subtract 1. Then the number pattern continues. That's why they are saying continues the next terms by adding 4 and then subtracting 1. Alternatively. Alternatively means you have to repeatedly do that. Right? Alternative. Correct? Right. So 3 plus 4, 7. 7 minus 1, 6. Then again I have to add 4 to this. Six plus 4, 10. And in between these two terms, I have to put comma. So, මෙතන යාළු වෙලා දෙන්නෙක් ඉන්නවා. ඒ දෙන්නව separate කරන්න we are putting a comma. Right? In between these two terms. හරිද? යාළු වෙලා දෙන්නෙක් ඉන්නවා. බලන්නනේ කමාවකට කරන්න පුළුවන් දේවල් නේ. If you put a comma, right, in between them, so they are decoupling. So this is comma, right? So then this has done adding 4. Then we have to subtract 1 from that 10. Right? Comma. Subtract 1. 10 minus 1, 9. Right? Then you are not supposed to write up to infinity, so that you can put a comma and blah blah blah, 3 dots like this, right? 3 dots at the end, so it continues up to infinity. Correct? So Buddha, please write this. Guys, make it there. Did you understand this one? Did you understand this one? Example number 3 and 4. Any unclear points, please ask. Okay. Senul is saying okay. If you understood, you can. Okay. If you understood,
Understood, sir.
okay. You can say why. Why for yes into the chat. If you have any questions, you can send me or you can ask from me. Okay, super. Right. Okay, yeah, super, great. Right. Shall we do another 2-3 examples? මෙච්චර අමාරුව වැඩි එක්සෑම් එකට දාන්න නෑ හොඳේ. right? මම මේ අර හරියනේ චූටි ගණන් දෙන්න හරිනේ. හරිද? ඒකින්ද චුට්ටක් පුට්ටක් විතර අමාරුවක් දුන්නේ නෑ. හරිද? හරි. Okay පුලි. Shall we do the exercise 1.1? Exercise 1.1. Exercise 1.1. First part. Exercise 1.1 first part. Do it. Send me the answer to the chat. Pataska 11. I will share the screen so that you can see. Right. Okay. Exercise 1.1. Do this one. The first term, the second term, the fourth term. First term, second term, fourth. Right? Send the answer to the chat. Takka 11. I want to see who finishes first for this part. Only this one, na? Okay, Chirag got the first place. Super. Chirag, Can you send it to the chat, main chat, next time? Send over the second page. Super. Okay, Chirag is sending all the answers. Puthe Devhara, we are doing the page 2, exercise 1.1, this question. Okay, I have received some answers. Super. Right, schedule 4th place, Tinara. Okay. Okay. Senush answers is somewhat different. Okay, Senoli has sent me both the answers. Great, nearby. Okay. Sen answer. Okay. Netuda. Give one. Okay, Netula has sent me, I think, all of the answers. Okay, super. මම ගෙදර වැඩ දෙන්නත් එපා. ඒක තමයි මම මේක විතරක් කරන්න කිව්වේ. කවන්නේ. Right? So however it would be great. හරි? Okay පුතේ. Now I will discuss the example number 1. හරි? හරි. හරි. So most of you guys have sent me the answer for the second one as well. මේ ඒක මම තියාගත්තේ ගෙදර වැඩ දෙන්න. homeworks දෙන්න. හරිද? හරි. Okay, however. හරි? So the exercise 1.1, there is a number pattern 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 and blah blah blah. 3 dots like this. And you have to write the first term. First term of a number pattern. Here you have the first term. Main first term. Then they are asking second term. Here you have the second term. You have to write it. I am drawing here, but you have to write it separately. Second term. And they are not asking the third term, but they are asking the fourth term. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is your fourth term. Right? This is your fourth term. Right? If you write 5, number 5 as the fourth term, totally wrong. Because number 5 is the third term. They are asking the fourth term. Right? Okay, buddy. Right. Now, I'll share the screen again. Right? And let's do right. Let's do this one and this one. I want to see who finishes first. I want to see who finishes first. Send the answers to this one. Right? Second question, part 1 and part 3 to the chat. Right? Part 1 and part 3 to the chat. Taggale. I want to see who finishes first. මට බලන්න ඕනේ කවුද පළවෙනි වල ගන්නේ. I am receiving answers. Okay. Okay. I want to see both answers. Right? Still no one got the first place. Okay. I think Chirag got the first place. Super. Then
අම්මා ග්‍රේට කියන්නේ
Yes. Senush. Oh, what about the answer? Second part. I am receiving the okay. Still Chirag got the first place, and I need to see other one as well. Right? This one. Still Chirag has sent me the both answers. Yuhas has to send me the other answer. Right? Okay, Senun got the second place. Nevin got the third place. Senush, Ritushi, right? And yours, Tinara has to send the other two answers, other answer. Huh? Okay. Kiran is saying sending other answers. Kiran, did you have the exam, third term exam? I think yes, right?
No, sir.
ඔව් සර්.
Had the marks. Did you get the marks?
92යි.
Super. Wait. Last time, how much did you have?
80 or 80 to 90.
Wait. I'll see and I'll tell you. Mangav Dina. Mangav Tikbagi Mata. Well, Chirat. 83, right? First term 73, second term 93. Now you have
92.
superb. Chirat, then ගෙදර කොහොමද මේ අර ෆ්ලඩ් එකකින් පස්සේ හරිද ගෙදර?
ඔව් සර්. දැන් ඉතින් ආච්චිලා ගෙදර එහෙම හෙනට යට වෙලා හින්දා ඒක අස් කරනවා විතරයි නැත්නම් බරු ගොඩාක් නෑ අපේ ගෙදර. අපේ ගෙදර මොකක්ද උනේත් නෑ සර්. කුස්සිය හරි වගේ තමයි මේ කුස්සිය පොඩ්ඩක් එදුනා ලොකුට උනේ.
Right. So, however, you got a good mark. Huh? And also, Farhat other නැත්නම් වන්දරි. Farhat his second term marks was 49 and he got 60 marks for this one now. Arivati. Okay, most of you have sent me the correct answer. Superb. Niyam. Arivati. So I will discuss. Right? Still you are sending, eh? Okay, Niyam. Great. Superb. Arivati. Right. Now I will come to the board. Right. I will come to the board and I will discuss this one. ගිය සතියේ ඉඳලා මේ මම මකන රෙදි කෑල්ල තියෙනවනේ බෝඩ් එක මකන පොඩි රෙදි කෑල්ලක් තියෙනවා හරි චූටි රෙදි කෑල්ලක් තියෙනවා මගේ අත විතර ඇති ඒක තිබ්බහම පුතේ ඒක නැතු වෙනවා එක පාට හරිද ඒක මට හොයාගන්න බැරුණා මේ දැන් මට හොයාගන්න බෑ කොහෙද තියෙන්නේ කියලා මම දැන් ඉස්සෙල්ලා ගත්තා ඒක දැන් මට හොයාගන්න බෑ කොහෙද තියෙන්නේ කියලා ඒකින්ද මම මේ ඩිසයිඩ් කරා I will keep two right two clothes පොඩි රෙදි කෑලි දෙකක් තියාගන්නවා කියලා එකක් තියෙනවා වම් අත පැත්තේ අනිත් එක තියෙනවා දකුණු අත පැත්තේ so that if one is missing, I will use another one. හරි. ඒකින්ද මම මේ දෙකක් තියාගෙන මට ඒක හොයාගන්න බෑ. දැන් ඒක නැහැ. දැන් චුට්ටර කලින් තිබ්බ දැන් නැහැ. හරි. Okay. Now exercise 1.1 second question part 1. Right? Page number 2. Exercise 1.1 second question part 1. Now, if you read the question, the number pattern of the even numbers, right? Even numbers, most important one, right? even numbers. Again, important word, between. Now, between. Now, keep that in your mind, and I will tell you what is the important thing. Between 1 and 9 written in ascending order. Right. Okay. So, Puthala, you are going to write a number pattern in ascending order, right? And those number pattern is even number, right? And between 1 and 9. Between 1 and 9. So you cannot include any number, right? 1 and 9. Normally 1 and 9 are not even numbers. So that you can write the answer directly, right? So between is a word that you need to very carefully see, very carefully watch, right? When you have the word between, right? Between this and this, right? Between A and B, between 2 and 10. Those two numbers you are not going to include for the answer, right? Keep that in your mind. Right? Okay. So between 1 and 9, 1 and 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you cannot include these two because between 1 and 9, and you have to choose the even numbers only. So even numbers 2, 4, 6, 8. So you have to write 2, 4, 6, 8. So this should be your answer for the part 1. Right? Then part 3. I am not going to put any 3 dots at the end because I have a limitation between so that there are only countable number, right? Countable terms 1, 2, 3, 4 terms between 1 and 9, right? So that this is a finite number pattern. Now let's go for third dot. The number pattern of the even numbers again greater than 7 written in ascending order. Can you find any limitation? Can you find any limitation for them? Right? Like this, between 1 and 9, right? From 1 to 10, right? From 7 to 100. You cannot find any limit. Limit එකක් නැහැ. So this is an infinite number pattern, right? Greater than 7. No ending point. It continues up to infinity. So that it could be better. You can write 4 terms and put 3 dots at the end. Right? It would be better if you can write 3 terms or 4 terms, then put a comma, then 3 dots. Because this is an infinite number pattern. This continues. No limitation. Right? It continues up to infinity. Right. Okay, look at the book. Third one. The number pattern of the even numbers greater than 7. Greater than 7. You have 8, 9, 10, 10, blah, blah, blah. Up to infinity. So, if I want, I will write 11, 12, 13. So, these are the numbers greater than 7. These are the numbers greater than 7, not even numbers. Still, I didn't write the even numbers. Greater than 7. There are a lot of numbers up to infinity, like this. Now, I am going to pick even numbers greater than 7. 8. 8 is a even number which is greater than 7. Even number. 10 is a great even number which is greater than 7. Right? 12 is an even number which is greater than 7. If I want, I can take another number, 14. Yes, 14 is also an even number which is greater than 7. Okay, right. So I will write starting from 8, comma, 10, comma, 12, comma, 14. Right? Now I will keep the answer like this. Now is this correct? Mega, is this correct or wrong?
No.
No.
Correct, sir.
Yes. Why?
That is not wrong.
What is the reason?
Sir, you don't put three dots at the end.
Yeah, super. 3 dots and T. Right? Because this continues. 1, 2, 3. Haridha. Right. Okay, Uday. Before going into the next part, do you have any questions from these two? Haridha. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yes, yes. So now I have put. Do you have any questions Uday now? From this, any unclear point? One unclear points තියෙනවද? Right. Alright. So if you have any questions, you can ask from me. Alright. Okay, guys. Okay, buddy. Right. Now, turn to the page number 3. Turn to the page number 3. Right. Okay. Now we are going to do very important part. හරිද? පට්ට වැදගත්. Right? පට්ට important. Right? So now we are going to move to an important part. ඒක නිසා පොඩ්ඩක් I will drink some water. හරිද? Right. Okay. Now, හරිද? Right? The general term of a number pattern. The general term of a number pattern. What is called a general term? Why we are using a general term? ඇයි අපි general term එකක් use කරන්නේ? So now think like this. Now you have a, so I will write this general term. Second subtitle. Right, this is general term. No need to write, so it is on the table. So now here I have given some number back. 3, 5, right? 7, 9, there are some dots, right? And there is a question mark, ne? In between here you have question mark. Now inside the cloud, right? Inside the cloud I have given you මොකද්ද? මෙන්න මෙහෙම. This is 100, the 100 term. Right? This is 100 term, right? And can you guess it at once? That is the question. This is the question. Now that is, you know this number pattern 3, 5, 7, 9, blah blah blah. Right? You are familiar. This something like odd number pattern starting from 3. Odd number pattern starting from 3. Starting from 3. Eh? Okay. So I have here a question mark. I have here question mark. And inside this cloud, I have asked the question. This is 100 term. And can you guess it? Guess කරන්න පුළුවන්ද? Can you guess it?
300.
Yes or no? At once can you guess it? right? Normally we cannot, right? අපිට බෑනේ එකපාරටම, right? This what would be the number that you are going to put inside this, right? Instead of this question mark, what is the number that you are going to put? That is your 100th term. That is your 100th term. So at once you cannot think that in that point, right? In that point, we will be needing general term. We will be needing a general term, right? If we have a general term, අපිට general term එකක් තියෙනවා නම්, right? If we have a general term, we can directly say what is the number that we can put here, right? We can directly say what is the 100th term. If we have a general term, we can directly say, we can at once say by simplifying, right? What is the 1000th term by using the general term. We can directly say what is the 10,000th term by using the general term, right? At once, right? We can do some small simplification and we can tell, this is the 1000th term, this is the 100th term, this is the 99th term, right? So on and so. Therefore, we need a general term, right? Therefore, we need a general term to find any given term, to find any given term in the number pattern. And right. එච්චර ඕනේ නැහැ, theory ලොකුවට ඕනේ නැහැ. Let's do some more examples so that you can understand. හරි? Right. Okay. Right. So, මෙතන here you can write, right? I have asked, can you guess it? No. Right? So your answer should be no, right? You can write it side of this cloud, right? The answer is no. You cannot guess it at once. Right. So now I have given the below, right? Therefore, we need to find the general term of a number pattern. Then we can find any number of the number pattern, right? Any number or any term of the number pattern. So shall we write the definition of the general term, right? So I will share this screen so that you can see, right? So want to clearly pay now. All right. So we are here in the middle. So your answer should be for this one no. Can you guess it? We cannot, right? So what is a general term? General term is called, right? General term is called nth term. So I will write that. Nth, simple nth. General term is called the nth term of a number pattern is written as an algebraic expression. Here, algebraic expression. Algebraic expression in n, right? So this is called a general term. General term is called the nth term of a number pattern is written as an algebraic expression in n. So that means, right, when you are writing the general term, you are using n terms. This n, each and everywhere you have n, right? N plus 1, right? 2n plus 1, right? Likewise. So this is called a general term, right? This is called a general term. Algebraic expression, right? N plus 1, algebraic expression. 2n plus 1, algebraic expression, right? So if you can remember the grade 7 lesson, right? Algebraic expression. මතකද දන්නේ නැනේ. ඌ අපිට මතක නෑද? හරි. Hi. Okay, right? I will stop sharing. Right? I will stop sharing and I will come to the board. Right. Right, Buddy. Now we are going to move to an important part. Right? Important part. So you need to focus on this. Right? So focus on this. Right? Now we are going to obtain the general term of any given number pair. Right? Now we are going to learn that. How to obtain the general term, right? Of any given number pair. Right? Right. So 2.1. 2.1. The general term of the number pattern of the multiples of a number. Now we are going to find the general term, right? But multiples of a number. So you guys know multiples of numbers, multiples of 2, multiples of 3, right? Multiples of 5, multiples of 10, so on and so forth. Multiples. Multiples of any given number. We are going to find the general term. Right? Now we are going to learn that. Now look at the book. Now this is the first example. So I have something like this. This is my number pattern, right? 2, 4, like this. Right? Right. So let us consider the number pattern of the multiples of 2, right? You know how to write down the multiples of 2. Neither. All done one is right. Liana, multiples of 2. Please write, fill the blanks. Fill the blanks. At the end you have 3 dots, huh? At the end you have 3 dots and you have to fill 4 numbers, right? Let us consider the number pattern of the multiples of 2. Fill it, tuck down, right? So I will fill 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, blah blah blah. 3 dots, right? Right. Then now let us find the nth term of the number pattern. Let us fill the below table. Now I will draw the table here. So you guys already have the table with you. So I will draw the table. So first column is term. Then value of the term. Right? How the value of the term is obtained. Right? I am not going to write all. How the value of the term is obtained. Right? So Buddha, these are the 3 columns that I have. If you understand, right, this method, you can find any general term of a multiple, right? So, right. So term, I have given you the first term, right? First term, value is 2. So I have put it here. How it is obtained? Now multiples of 2, multiplication table. How we are going to read? How we are going to read? Multiples of 2. 2 times 1 equals 2. So the value of the term is 2. How we are going to obtain that? 2 times 1. 2 times 1. 2 times 1, 2. So this is how we are going to obtain 2 multiplied by 1. Right? So second term. Now don't write with it. Right? second term. What is our second term? This is my second term, 4. Value of the term is 4. Now, how am I going to obtain that? If I obtain 2, yes? Can anyone tell me?
2 multiply by 2.
Super. 2 multiply by 2, right? 2 multiply by 2, right? Right. Okay, now Buddha, you need to write for the third term and fourth term. Right? Please fill up to fourth term. Up to fourth term only. Yeah? Don't no need to fill all the things. Huh? Up to fourth term only. Okay, super. Senoli has done writing. මේ හිරුෂ දැම්මම මගෙන් මේ සෝංග එක රික්වෙස්ට් කරලා මේ බ්‍රේක් එකේදී දාන්න සර් මේ සින්දුව කියලා ඉවරලා රික්වෙස්ට් කරලා දැම්මම එවලම හරි ප්‍රිපරේෂන් හරි ප්‍රිපරේෂන් සංකාලේ වල මේ හිරුෂ මැසේජ් එකක් සර් බ්‍රේක් එක දුන්නාම මේ සින්දුව දාන්න කියලා හරි පුතේ right okay so answers the හරි okay පුතේ now මොකද පුතේ අහලා තියන්නේ මේ කවුද නෙතුෂි which answers this one okay. So I will fill. Yeah. Right. So the third term, right? Third term. What is our third term here? This 6. Right? So how we are going to obtain this? 2 times 3, ne? 2 times 3. Fourth term? 8. 8 is the fourth term. How we are going to obtain? 2 times 2. Yes. Super. 2 times 2. Alright. Now if someone asks you, right? If someone asks you, now you know how to write first term. Now you know how to write second term. 2 times 2. You know how to obtain third term. 2 times 3. Third term. First term, second term, third term of multiple of 2 of multiple of 2, right? Fourth term of multiple of 2. Right? Fourth term of multiple of 2. Now try to catch the pattern. Right? Now try to understand, try to see the pattern. Now I am telling you, you need to right? Absorb the pattern. Fourth term. 2 times 4. If I want to get third term of multiples of 2, 2 times 3. If I want to get the multiples of, second term of multiples of 2, 2 times 2, right? If I want to get obtain the first term of the multiples of 2, 2 times 1, 2 times 1, 2 times 2, 2 times 3, 2 times 10, 2 times 4. What is the 10th term? How you are going to obtain? Put it.
2 multiply 5.
2 times 5.
I am asking. Okay, wait. Not fourth term. ඔන්න දැක්කද මම ඔයාලා ඇල්ලුවා. හරිද? දැන් ඉන්නේ මීටරෙන් නෙමෙයි හරි. First term, second term, third term, fourth term. I asked not the fifth term. I asked 10th term.
Now I understood, sir.
Okay. So please,
Multiply by 10.
yeah, send the answer to the chat.
Multiply by 10.
Yeah, right. How to get the 10th term? මම ඉස්සෙල්ලා 5th term තමයි. So 2 multiplied by which term? Here 10th term. Right? So the advance you cannot tell this one. So you know how to obtain that. Multiples of 2, you need to obtain the 10th term. Multiply by 10. Right? Multiply by 10. And if you want to obtain the nth term, now by looking at the pattern, can anyone tell me what would be here? You do not know this one. You cannot fill this, right? What is this? If you want to obtain the nth term, what would be here? What?
X.
Okay.
An algebraic expression.
Yeah, what is that? Yes. You have sent me the answers. One then they kill it. One then they kill it. Right? Yes, super. 2 times n. Algebraic expression tamai Rusha. So what would be the answer? Yes. Well, right? Right? Super. Banium. Yes, Kira. Yeah. Right. Great. Honey. So your answer should be 2 times n. Not capital N, but simple N. Because I am using simple N here. Normally we are not going to use capital N. Hari. For these terms, when you are representing the general term, we are using simple N only. Right? Keep that in your mind. Right? Now I am asking, right? This is the N term. Right? Can anyone tell me what is the 100th term? What is the 100th term? Put the answer to the chat. Tanka level. What is the
2
100th term?
multiplied by 100.
Okay, 2 multiplied by 100. What is the final answer? I need final answer.
200.
Yes, 200. Nice. What is the 50th term?
1000.
Put it to the chat. Chat it down so that I can 50th. 50. Yeah, answer should be 100. Uday, not 50, yeah? So 50th term, I am asking the multiples of 2 or 50th term. 2 times 50, right? 100. Yes. Can anyone tell me what is the 200th term? 200th term. Send me the answer. Yes. Super. 400. So 200 term is 400, right? How you are going to obtain this 400? 2 times n. N means 200. Right? So here 2 times n. N means what? 200. So 2 times 200, 400. Right? If you want to obtain the 1000th term, 1000th term, right? So the general term is 2n. 2 times n. General term is 2 times n. Instead of this n, you have to substitute 1000. Right? 2 times 1000. Answer is 2000. Right. Okay. Keep that in your mind. Take always, yeah. Right?
So, sir,
Okay.
කොහොමද අපි 200 එක 200 term එක වෙන්නේ 2n
sorry කියලා පොඩ්ඩක් ආයෙ අහන්න පුතේ.
ඒ කියන්නේ සර් 200 term එක තියෙනවනේ සර්
හ්ම්.
ඒක කොහොමද nth term එක වෙන්නේ
eight එකට
ඒක කොහොමද nth term එක වෙන්නේ
කීවෙනි term එක කියලා හොයන්නේද?
ඔව් සර්
it will come next. ඒක ඊගාවට එනවා. right? ඒක ඊගාවට එනවා. right? so don't be hurry. අපි shape එක කරමු. හරි ඊගාවට එනවා. හරි. so පුතේ did you get this one? And we have to write something at the end also. So Uda, we can conclude that the nth term or the general term of the above number pattern is right. Nth term equals general term. So I have given inside the box. Right? I have given inside the box something like this. Right? Nth term, or we can say general term, or we can say general term, right? Right? So we can write 2 times n, 2 multiplied by n. Right? We can remove the multiplication in between 2 and n. We can remove the multiplication in between 2 and n. Right? 2 times n. That means 2n. 2n means 2 multiplied by n. Right. So Buddha, this is the thing that you need to remember. So Buddha, this is the general term of multiples of 2. Right? How you are going to remember that? කොහොමද මතක තියාගන්නේ මේ? Multiples of multiples of 2, right? Right? General term 2 times n. Right? 2 times n. I will give you a little bit of hint after the break. Break එකෙන් පස්සේ පොඩි hint එකක් දෙන්න. හරි? ඔයාලට මේ ඕන එකක් මතක තියාගන්න පුළුවන් විදිය. හරි? Okay, shall we have the break? Yes, ඉරු සමස්තයි මට මතක් කරලා දුකද හරි? පුතේ මේක තේරුණා නේද? ඉරුෂ මට මතක් කරලා break එක කියලා. Okay, Chirath has also.
Yes, sir.
Netushit මතක් කරලා. Okay. Hari Udin. Okay. So you can have the break. මොකක්ද ඉරුෂ ඉල්ලුව සිල්ලුව මම මේ මතක නැහැ.
Sir, it is in the chat.
Right. When Motaji and Vem. Mango Aharan Hari. Chirath is also requesting one. Come and go by usual.
Excuse me, sir.
Over there.
අපි අපව කීයට දෙන්න ඕනි?
7:30. 7:30. ඔයාලා ගෙදරනේ ඉන්නේ. ඒකෙන්ද පොඩ්ඩක් විතර ගත්තාම ඇති. චූට්ටක් විතර බ්‍රේක් එකක්. So that we need to work morning. අපි ගොඩක් වැඩ කරන්න ඕනේ. ඒකින්ද මේ break when. What is this when song? I do not know. මම අහලා නැහැ. when. I will put lyrics only. මම lyrics විතරයි දාන්නේ. බෑනේ ඔයගේ. ඉරුෂ මේක හොඳ සින්දුවක්ද මම දන්නේ නැහැ බලමු ප්ලේ කරලා. හොඳ නැත්තම් මම ස්ටොප් කරනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ මේ chill වගේ නැත්තම්. හරි. Small tip, podi tip එක. Right? Now Focus on the board. Focus on the board. I will clear this one. Okay. Right. Now this is multiples of 2, right? This is multiples of 2. So for the multiples of 2, we have written down the general term like this. Multiples of 2, right? 2 represent multiples of 2. Right? Now don't write anything. Just relax. Be relaxed. Right? 2 means multiples of 2. Where represents multiples of 2. N represent n term. Right? Any term. N term or any term. Any term. Don't write. No need to write. Right? You can remember this. Now, multiples of 2, 2n. Multiples of 3. You can tell me or put it into the chat. Multiples of 3. What is the general term? Multiples of 3.
3n.
Super. Multiples of 3. 3n. Right? Multiples of 3. The general term. What is the general term of multiples of 10? Now you need. Yes. 10 n. Right? Multiples of 10. General term of multiples of 10 is 10n. Right? 10n. The general term of multiples of 12.
12.
12. The general term of multiples of 49.
49n. 49n.
Yes, super. 49n. Alright. Now you know the pattern. Then on a small tick. So you need to remember that. Keep that in your mind. Right? Multiples of 2, 2n. Multiples of 3, 3n. Multiples of 10, 10n. Multiples of 12, 12n. Right? General term of the multiples of 49, 49n. Any given thing. Directly you can write. Right? Within fraction of second, you can write. Right. Okay. That thing is over. Turn to page number 4. Turn to page number 4. Right? Can you fill the table? 2 tables. Multiples of 3 and multiples of 5. So I will give you a little bit of start for that one. For the start එකක් දෙන්න. Right? Multiples of 3. So you have to write from 3. Right? 3, 6, 9, 12, 3 dots. Right? Then fill the table like this. right? Up to n term fill, you cannot fill here and you cannot fill here, right? Up to this place, fill multiples of 3 and multiples of 5. In multiples of 5, you have to begin this from 5. 5, 10, 15, 20. Right? Uday, please fill the first table and you can send me D. D for done. After you finish. Yes, you guys have sent me the answer. Uday, samara mein. Okay. Shehan has finished. Alright. So Uday, try to finish. Try to fill both tables, right? And this is multiples of 3 and fill the multiples of 5 table as well by using these terms: first term, second term, third term, fourth term, 10th term, nth term, and obtain the general term. So then put the D into the chat. D for done. Then I will discuss this. I'm going to discuss kara. සමහර මේ ඔය grade 9 අයියලක්කලගේ කවුද සමහර කට්ටිය කියනවා මොකද මේ ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ නංගිලා මල්ලිලත් මේ බලනවලු පැත්තක ඉඳගෙන මම උගන්වනවා. හරි. මට දැන් කාගේද නෙතුලගෙත් පේනවා. හරි නංගිද මල්ලිද මන්ද ඉන්නවා පැත්තක. හරි. Right with it. Okay. So I hope you have finished this one. Right? So Muda, now look at the board. I will discuss multiples of 3. Right? Multiples of 3. 3, 6, 9, 2. First term 3. How you are going to obtain the term? 3 times 1. Second term 6. How you are going to obtain the term? 3 times 2, right? Third term 9. How we are going to obtain the term? 3 times 3. Fourth term 12. How we are going to obtain the term? 3 times 4, right? Then 10th term, how we are going to obtain? 3 times 10. How we are going to obtain the nth term of multiples of 3? 3 times n. 3 times n. So the general term is, you can write, right? General term is equal to 3n. 3 times n. 3n, right? Below the table you can write it. Right? Below the table you can write. Then multiples of 5, same thing you have to fill, right? Here 5, 10, 15, 20. Right? Here first term 5. How you are going to obtain? 5 times 1. Second term 10. How you are going to obtain? 5 times 2. Third term 50. 5 times 3, 50. Fourth term 20. How you are going to obtain? 5 times 4. Right? 10th term 5 times 10. Right? 5 times 10. Nth term 5 times n. So that the general term 5 times n, 5n. Huh? Right. This is part is here. Right. Okay. Uday, තේරුණාද? Did you understand this one? Maybe they have not.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Super.
ඔව් සර්.
If you have any questions, you can ask from me before moving into the example number 1. Example number 1 එකට යන්න කලින් if you have any questions, you can ask. I will clear this sum. මම මේක වගනවා. Hope you have finished. Right, okay guys. Example number 1. Now focus on the board. Look at the board. Right? I am going to teach you how to do the example number 1. Right? Right. Example number 1. Shall we read it? The general term of the number pattern, the general term of the number pattern of the multiples of 4 are, but multiples of 4, when you are reading that 2-3 words, you need to understand multiples of 4 ne? So the general term should be multiples of 4 ne? 4n should be the general term. Okay. Starting from 4 and written in ascending order is 4n. They have given that the general term is 4n. Now no need to worry about that. If they do not give you the general term 4n, you know how to obtain the general term of multiples of 4. Multiples of 4, 4n is the general term. Keep that in your mind. Example number 1, page number 4. Example number 1, page number 4. Right? Multiples of 4. So the general term will be they have given us. They have given us the general term of multiples of 4 is 4n. Right? 4n. Right. Shall we read the first question? Find the 13th term of this number pattern. What you are going to do in order to find the 13th term? Instead of this n, because this n represent the term. This n represent the term. Right? This n represent the term. Now they are asking from us, find the 13th term.
4 multiply 13.
Super. So, Buddha, if you want to find the 13th term, you need to substitute n equals 30. Right? N equals 30. So, you can get the 13th term. So, 13th term equals, right? 13th term equals 4n. Instead of n, you are going to substitute 30. Right? Instead of this n. 4 times 30. Right? This is the general term. I will write this. 4n. General term is 4n. Right? General term is 4n. Now focus on the board. Don't do anything. Don't write anything. I will give you the time. Right? 13th term. You are going to find the 13th term. This is my general term of the number pattern. Multiples of 4. Where instead of n, I am going to substitute 30 because I need to find the 13th term. 4 times 30. 4 times 3, 12. Remaining 1. 4 times 1, 4 plus 1, 5. 52. So, Buddha, my 13th term is 52. This should be our answer. Please write this. Some of you guys might have done. Make karla tati. Superb. Karana? Right. Yes. How the channel has sent me the answer. Well, yes. Nevinu, did you get your marks? Nevinu, ඉන්නවද? මට එව්වනේ මට මතක නෑ හරි. Nevinu හරි කවුරු මට එවලා තිබ්බ marks. මට මතක නෑ කවුද කියලා. Right. Okay. If you have done writing, you can send me D to the chat. D දාන්න පුළුවන් chat එකට.
So I send the answers.
Yeah. I saw. Okay. So you have written down. Right. In the second question, right? In the second question, I have given you 87. In the second question, find which term is 87. Please correct that to 88. Alright? Please correct that to 88. Second question. Second. Find which term is 88 of this number pattern. Alright? Find which term is 88 of this number pattern. Make a part easy. Now, think like this, right? Second question. What is the question that they are asking? Find which term, right? Which term? And n represent the term also. N represent the term. Okay. They are asking which term, right? Which term? If they are asking which term, and also the n is representing the term also, right? So I need to find the value for n here. So they are asking what is the value of n. In that case, right? What you have to do is, you know the general term 4n, right? You know the general term. This general term 4n equals to 88. So you need to, right, equate 4n and 88, right? So that you can obtain what is the term. What is the value of n, right? So that is your term, right? So in the second question, the thing that you are going to do is, if they are asking, find which term, right? Find which term, this is the thing that you are going to do. So this is your general term 4n. Write it like this, 4n.